characteristic of diode. This is the kit for drawing the characteristic of SCR, diac and triac. All the three components characteristic we can draw using this kit. This is NVIA 6530 kit for diac, triac and SCR. So there is a inbuilt power supply here. Then there are potentiometers for changing this voltage. There are different fixed resistors provided here so that we can connect those resistors in series with the devices, and there is a breadboard if you want additional connections. Okay, so we'll first do the connection. The circuit diagram is very simple as it is shown here. This is the circuit diagram. There will be power supply, one series resistor, then diac that is coming back to the negative terminal of the diac. In diac there is no, as you know, there is no gate terminal. Okay, so we'll need only one supply. As the supply from this kit is not working, we will be taking external power supply. So this is the power supply. All of you are aware of this power supply. So we'll be connecting this power supply. How we have to connect? We have to connect that power supply through a resistor. Okay, so we do not need this potentiometer which is given on the kit because we have the variable power supply available. So that voltage will be directly connecting to the resistor. So we'll take one of the resistors, like if we'll take this 1K resistor. So that positive point of the supply will be connecting to the first terminal of the resistor. Then second terminal of the resistor will go to the, in diagram it is that ammeter is not shown, but we'll be connecting the ammeter. So there is one ammeter here. There is ammeter here and one voltmeter which has the digital display. So we'll connect second terminal of this resistor to the positive terminal of ammeter, and negative terminal of ammeter, where it will go? It will go to the first terminal T1 of the diac. Okay, and the second terminal of diac will go back to the negative terminal of power supply. Okay, so that completes our circuit. We have connected a resistor, then there is an ammeter in between, then diac, and back to the negative terminal. But as we, to draw the characteristic, we will need voltage also. We will have to measure the voltage and current. Characteristic will be between voltage and current. So positive terminal of this voltmeter will connect to the T1 terminal of this diac, and the negative terminal of this voltmeter will connect to the second T2 terminal of diac. Okay, so these are the connections, very simple connections. Now we'll change the voltage and see the current. Okay, so we can start from 0. We'll go on changing the voltage. So I am changing the voltage. See that there are changes in the voltage, but there is no change in current. So I will go on increasing this voltage. No change in the current. So the voltage has increased up to 24, 25, 27 volt. There is no change in the current. The volt, now see that there is sudden increase in the current at this point around 20 volts, 21 volts. So I will still increase this. As this voltage, maximum voltage is up to 32, the diac has come to the conduction state. Actually, after some time, that voltage should reduce and current should increase too much, but we have the this voltage only up to 32. So just the firing of that diac we can see from this. Okay, so this is in the positive direction how the diac works. We'll see then in the reverse biasing. So next, in the next part of this experiment, what we do, we'll just interchange the connections. So for that I will just remove these connections. I will make this voltage 0. Now what we have to do is, with negative biasing, negative voltage will connect to the T1 terminal. Then second terminal, sorry, not T1, we'll connect it to the resistor first. We'll connect the, now what we are doing is, we are doing the experiment with negative biasing. So the negative terminal of the power supply will connect to the 1 kilo ohm resistor. Then second terminal of that will connect to a ammeter. Ammeter's second connection will go to the, it will go to the T1 terminal of diac. Because it is negative biasing, we have taken the negative voltage, and the second terminal of this diac will go to the positive supply. That means we have now connected it in negative biasing. Again we have to check the voltage. So we'll connect positive terminal of voltmeter to T1 and negative terminal of voltmeter to T2. Okay, so these are the connections. Only changes will be connecting the negative supply. See that, you can see that here, you can see that there is a negative voltage here in the voltmeter. So I will now go on increasing. I will change the voltage from here. So see, no, don't need it. So I will change the voltage. I am going on increasing it, 6 volt, 7 volt, up to 20 volt. There won't be any change. 23. Then now the current has suddenly increased and the voltage has decreased to minus 20. Though the supply voltage is 31.7, the voltage across the diac is 20 volts. So if voltage is reduced and the current is increased. So this is the diac characteristics. So different readings, those readings I will provide to you. This is the way the diac works.